Hi everybody, this is Silverwind Cosplay. I'm making this video because someone, Magnethero, Brock, he tagged me in this video and my cosplay tag, which means that I have to make a video. So I'm going to start with introducing myself. I'm Silverwind, Kristen, cosplayer. Most likely the reason you're watching this is because I A, either tagged you, or B, you're very, very bored and wanted to know I was posting a video. So now you know why. Oh geez. So I got into cosplay because of the internet. When I was in like middle school, freshman year, 8th grade, I was like on the internet looking up pictures of like, Kyrie and Sora because I wanted a new background on my computer, and I stumbled across pictures of people wearing the costumes of the characters. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. This looks so awesome. So I pretty much started freaking out. I almost chucked my desk chair kind of thing. Just like, must do this. So I had to figure out what it was, and I figured out that it was cosplay. So then I pretty much was just like, oh, cosplay, and I talked to my friends about it, and some people were either like, oh my gosh, that sounds awesome, or they're like, you're retarded. So most of my friends obviously think it's awesome. So that's where we find ourselves. Then I did this thing, some things, I'll tell you about it later, I'm sure, but the first thing that I ever really cosplayed at officially was Video Games Live with Magnethero. So it's pretty awesome. Third question says, how long have I been into cosplay? I'd say it's been at least, in between 4 and 5 years. I started seriously doing it in 2008 because I was like, oh, this is so awesome, let's do this. So, actually it might have been 2008, 2009, something like that. And I did a sexy Naruto and a Kyrie. One was for Halloween, and one I just randomly wore to Epcot and Disney World. And then 2010, Video Games Live, I was Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. There was like a video games character contest kind of thing. It's pretty fun. And then there was Anime Milwaukee in 2011, where I found out about RobinCon, and that was really, really cool. So those are like my big things. I've been trying to get into more cons, but currently I'm like stranded up in the middle of like the far north, away from all my friends because of school, and I don't have a job still because I just moved up here, and apparently no one wants to hire someone like me because I'm just not cool enough. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so. I've got the female sexy Naruto, Lightning from Final Fantasy 13, Kyrie from Kingdom Hearts 2, Gym Leader Jasmine from Pokemon Silver, got Star Sapphire from Green Lantern. I wore that for the Green Lantern movie premiere this past summer, which is pretty fun. Not a very accurate costume, pretty modest compared to how she normally looks. And then I had Yoko Littner. Alright, so how do you get your costumes? I mostly buy pieces, whether or not it's a complete costume, and then I edit it, or I'll buy bits and pieces, or I'll make it from scratch. The main thing that was made from scratch for my costume was my Yoko Littner sniper rifle, which was made by Magnethero because he's awesome, and it was pretty massive. I didn't do a lot of stuff. I did some kind of cosmetic work on it, and I sewed the strap for it. But most of my costumes, how to explain? Like, with my shorts for Yoko Littner, like, that's the only thing that I honestly bought, and I bought the belt. I need to make a different belt. There's a lot of inaccuracies. I'm just kind of like, but I'll get to fixing it eventually. So Yoko was definitely the most work because I hand sewed the bikini top, I hand painted the boots, I made the hairpin, which is way too big, I need to make a smaller one, and just like little stuff like that, I don't know, but So it's just kind of like, I'll get stuff, like with my Kyrie costume, I got stuff, I made it smaller, I like changed it up, you know, made it how I wanted it to look. So it's like, I'll take a base, and then I'll make it my own. Yeah. Question number 6. First cosplay. So my first cosplays, I guess technically would be the Kyrie and the sexy Naruto thing. Don't really know how I feel about it. It's kind of whatever to me. Like, they weren't amazing. They're just kind of like little kids goofing off kind of thing. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was just kind of something to do. So, I don't know. I just kind of indifferent, you know? They're just stuff I did when I was little. Now I'm gonna surpass that by far and become amazing. Alright, so I kind of had a change of hat because I was sick of looking at my Fox ears, and this one's pretty dang awesome. So, I just thought you guys might want to see Luna. So, as I was saying, question number 6. No, question number 7. Fail. My favorite cosplay is obviously Yoko Littner. It's the one I put the most work into, took the longest. I think the character itself is really, really fun to be, because Yoko is like one of my favorite characters. I find it funny, because like in one of the episodes, you know, her swimsuit actually covers like more than her clothes, which is really funny, because in the character, all like the guy characters are like raving like, oh my gosh, I wonder what her swimsuit looks like, you know, kind of thing. So it's just like fun silliness, and I love her sniper rifle. That's like the most fun thing ever. I just love sitting around, walking around a convention, you know, with this giant sniper rifle. It's really good. It's awesome. Also, it's really cool because if you like see my eye color, like I don't have to wear contacts because like I do have like kind of like yellow gold eyes like her. So it's just kind of like, woo, less work for me. And I am crazy. I will get contacts for characters. So, my favorite thing about cosplay is the people. I have lots of awesome friends that I met because of anime conventions. I like how when you're there, you like, you know, you act out the character. You like all the effort that you put into making this piece of artwork, and then you go there and you wear it and everyone's like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome, and like all the attention you get for it. Because like if you worked super hard on that, you want to get recognized for it. It'd be a waste to do all that work and just let it sit in your closet. Like, why would you do that? I don't know. I like hang out with people, and like nothing is better than spending like a week at a convention. It's like the perfect escape. Like if you go to a weekend convention, and like RamenCon, we left the building the first night to eat dinner at Hooters across the street, and then we didn't leave for the rest of the weekend. And it didn't even matter because like everything that mattered was right there for you. It was awesome. Question number 9. Cosplay pet peeves. Alright, so I try not to let them bother me that much, but they kind of do. I'd say my number 1 pet peeve is actually with myself. I get really mad at myself for inaccuracies. Like, even though my Yoko costume is my favorite, like, there's a lot of things wrong with it. Like, the hairpin is oversized, my belt doesn't have the right pattern, the tights aren't quite right, the boots are terrible. Although they look similar to it, they're not right. So, like, just, like, little things like that bother me so much. And then I have 2 other big ones that involve myself and pretty much anyone else. I hate it when you have this awesome costume and they have bad shoes. You can't have a cosplay unless you're going to go all out. You can't just disregard the shoes. You have to have the right shoes. Shoes, shoes, shoes. And I don't mean to sound like a girl because I'm usually not that girly, but you have to have the right shoes. Like, I will punch you. Like, it makes me so mad. Like, I saw a really good Sora cosplay once, and he was just wearing, like, white sneakers, and it totally wrecked the costume. Second thing, you need to make sure that you get a wig or you do your hair properly. If I was gonna go as Lightning, I would not leave my hair down like this. It would be hot pink and I'd spray paint it hot pink and curl it. Like, you have to either get a wig or make your hair look like the character. You can't skip out on that. It makes you look stupid. And again, I've seen some really great cosplays and then they won't wear the wig or they won't have the right shoes and then it kills it, and I have a hard time even like admiring the work because they're not pulling it off. They're taking away from their own costume. It's just like, why would you do that? Why don't you just do it all out? I mean, it's one thing if you run out of money, I guess, you know, but then I wouldn't wear the costume unless it was done, because it's not done without those two things. You can't do it. It doesn't work. Alright, question number 10. I'm going to do just what Brock did. I'm going to talk about my upcoming cosplays because, like, you know, that's more interesting than Yoko. You guys have already seen it. There's pictures, like, what else do I have to talk about kind of thing. Pretty much, I'm going to be doing a Princess Kita from Disney's Atlantis at Wizard World Chicago this, like, next season, year, whatever. And then I'm actually doing a group cosplay. I'm working on a Sniper Kita. She's gonna be like a marine kind of thing. It's pretty cool. I've got some sketches on my Silverwind page if you've taken a look at that, or if you're interested. If you haven't already seen it, because some of you may have. And then I'm also going to be working on Black Canary. I already have the boots. I just kind of have to decide what I want to do about her jacket still. I need to come up with an appropriate way to support the boobs, because she kind of has it's like a corset top thing, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do to actually hold it up so far. You know, we'll find out. And then I'm going to be doing Eraser Yoko with Momo. That should be pretty awesome. And then I'm working on Applejack. That one's pretty much done. I really just need to get a wig and make the ears. So, because I already have a lot of like cowgirlish stuff because it's kind of my jam. So, I have a lot of stuff coming up, and there's a lot of more costumes that I need to do, / want to do, but don't have the time, money, or resources at this point in time because my sewing machine is in Wisconsin and I'm in Minnesota. Hopefully, spring break will solve that problem. But I'll catch you guys later, and I hope to see you at the next conventions I'm at.